Right, four powerful strategies to eliminate pain and tightness while adding effortless distance. Now, it might seem a bit far fetched, but this is what happens when you start fixing your body, when you start implementing these strategies. What you're going to do is you're going to see a huge increase in your ability to deliver the club head to the ball with more power and more efficiency. But first, we're going to take you through four strategies that golfers normally suffer with. So, weak strategy number one: pain and tightness in your golf, mind, and body restricts your movement and is getting worse as you age, affecting your accuracy and your scores. Like I said before, if your body's getting tighter, if your body's getting weaker, if your body's becoming less and less more mobile, if you're losing stability in the joints and your ability to produce force from those joints, that tightness can lead to pain. The pain can lead to tightness. It alters motor control, and this all affects your golf as you're moving forward. Weak strategy number two: positions. You can't get the body in the right positions, causing you to make compensations in your swing, affecting the consistency and efficiency. Again, like I was saying before, if you can't pass the 90-90 test, guess what? You're going to be in a position that your body wants to start the club to come into an over top position. Now, you might have to manipulate that with your body. If you're aware of that, that's no problem. But if you're trying to make your swing fit a certain characteristic and your body doesn't have those characteristics, you need to know where those conversations are coming up, what you need to focus on, and how you need to fix them. Power. Power is lost as you become less efficient with your time, practice, and your ball striking. We generate power from the floor. That's the only contact that we have. We have the contact with our feet on the floor, and we generate using our body from our feet, from our toes, all the way up through our core, up through, out of our arms, through the shaft, and down towards the club head, affecting the ball. If you have anything in that chain from your feet to your hands that is weakness, that suffers from muscle imbalances, that isn't right for you and your swing, you're going to lack distance. With that, it's going to affect the amount of time that you practice and your efficiency of your practice, and eventually affect your ball striking in one way or another. Weak strategy number four: performance. Okay, so your performance suffers as pain and poor positions and the lack of power seriously affect your ability to produce on the golf course. So you're in pain, so you have problems with your certain motor control issues in the body. This leads to an ability to struggle and compensate with certain actions with the golf club. In doing all that, what you're trying to do is you're trying to manipulate the golf club against what your body's trying to do, making it more and more difficult, making performance harder and more difficult to get the results on the golf course. So what's a positive strategy? First of all, powerful strategy number one: pain. Screen and movement assess your body with a tightless TPI screen. Find the underlying issues that are physically holding back your potential ability in golf. Now, you find what your pain is. Your pain might not be physical pain. It might not be pain in the back. It might not be pain in the knee. It might not be tennis and golfer's elbow. It might not be any of those. It might be a pain by the way you strike the ball. It might be a pain by taking too fat divots. It might be a pain that you're so inconsistent. You're in this physical pain and mental pain that's affecting you when you're on the golf course. This comes down to your ability to deliver the club head to the ball based on what your body can do and how it can do it. Find out what it is, find what those issues are, be aware of them, and then either find a way to teach around them, get around them, or more importantly, fix those issues so you become more powerful. Powerful strategy number two: positions. Fix those issues with treatment and exercise for more mobility, stability, leading to a more efficiency and consistency. If you get your positions right, if you fail the 90-90 test, if you can't start your lower body without your upper body involved, and you fix those issues, you'll be able to get into the positions easier in the golf swing, which means you can become more efficient and more consistent. Powerful strategy number three: power. At the end of the day, we don't tap the golf ball along the floor with a putter from the tee box to the green. It's about generating power. It's about propelling the ball forward. So power. Add distance and power with correctly chosen golf fitness drills that are implemented immediately when your mobility stability window opens up. There's this point, you have windows that open up in your body. So you might stretch and you might get a mobility window open up, but you need to then back that up with stability, a way that your other joints around that area can control that mobility in another joint. Now, same thing happens with stability. You might get a strong core and stability, but you need to make sure that you can use that stability to become more mobile in the other areas. What happens is when you have certain treatments, when you do certain exercises, a little window opens up and you have an ability to power on and add more power, add more distance, and get it to be more efficient quicker. This is no different to someone coming into a random treatment place and get in pain and they get a range of motion and they fix, and the person gets up off the table and goes back to their normal life, what happens is their normal life, the issue that put their body in that situation in the first place, will come back. However, if you was treated to fix your screen and then you took the right exercises at the right time when that window opens up, your efficiency and your ability to heal becomes much quicker. You need less treatment. You become more and more powerful, and get to the final point, which is ultimately performance. Basically, to get your performance, you follow a bespoke and accurate motor pattern learning plan to transform your body into the most important weapon in golf. So you have a motor pattern learning plan that is built on you. It's built on your screen. You find your screen first. You find what the issues are. You fix those issues with your treatment or very specific exercise. But say you fix them with treatment, then what you do is when that window opens up, you hit them with the right exercises at the right time, so it sticks and it stays and it teaches the brain that you're trying to repair this. Then you walk away with a plan that you're fixing it and you stay on this. You make this part of your consistent. It could be a warm up before you get on a golf course, and then you become more powerful and you get better performance. Now, next up, I'm going to take you through and link it all together, which is unbreakable golf performance, which is how we link it all together for powerful, long-lasting results in golf and body. This is how you take what we started with, your problems and your possibilities at the start, what you're struggling with and what you want, what other people are struggling with and how they can get past that. Then we move into the mindsets, what you need to think to get the results and be able to implement the fitness part of it, which is what I'm going to take through the fairway four system later on, which is the ability to get your positions right in the golf swing, get your positions right in the body, and then ultimately adding power into the body to become more powerful, and literally linking it all together with performance so you can perform on a golf course as best as you can and get the results you need. Good luck.